Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Antiheroes in Exandria, or, welcome for the first time if it's your first time joining us. I'm Kay, and I'm the Dungeon Master for this 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons show. And I've got a list of announcements to get to, but before that, let's go ahead and do some player introductions. Nick, take it away.
Hi, I'm Nick. I play Easter Selberg, the human Archmage Warlock.
And I'm Ethan. I play Zofdal Zephyrax, the Dragonborn Graviturgy Wizard, as well as Avarice's Quarry, the Swarmkeeper Ranger.
Hi, I'm Zach, and I play Bonks the Bugbear Barbarian.
Hello, I'm Melissa, and I play Angelica Jacobson, who is a Fearbolt Druid.
Great. So our announcements, we premiere our episodes on YouTube every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific, or at least most Mondays, when we don't have to skip a week for random reasons. Tonight, we are resuming our side adventure, which is set in Exandria. There are some stat cards over there with character portraits that were done by yours truly. We also have music this season. You'll hear selections from the Critical Role soundtrack, Welcome to Tal'Dorei, also from Incompetech, Tabletop Audio, and Battle Bards. For all of the credits for the music and all other links, important resources, other information that we feel important to share out, those will be in the video description. So go ahead and expand it and take a look-see if you want to do that. We're on Twitter at Antiheroes Anon. Go ahead and follow us there for news and updates. And finally, enjoy the show. Share it with your friends. Click on the like button if you'd be so kind, and come back to watch some more. Yeah, that's about it for announcements. So let's go ahead and roll the intro video. And welcome back. Before we get started tonight, let's go ahead and dive into our recap of last session. The Quatrefoils have ventured into the Faewild to rescue Zoph from the clutches of Pascal Roth and Zoph's brother, Rivan Zephyrax. Their guide, an Eladrin ranger named Avarice's Quarry, has led them into the Gelid Coil, a network of caverns made out of a frozen sea. So far, the group has already had one difficult negotiation with strange Fae magics, and there will be more to come before they reach their destination. Meanwhile, Zoph is reluctantly aiding their captors as they voyage toward Jorhas and their family home, where their mother awaits. A trip into Aurelis to retrieve some boats resulted in an ambush from its occupiers, and Zoph's crew prepares for battle. How did I do that? Timed it perfectly with the music. Bada bing. So let's set the scene. Zoph, as you continue through the streets of Aurelis, you turn a corner directly into a group of orcs. There's no way to avoid being seen, and they all straighten, point, and shout, "Trespassers, to arms!" Rivan draws an ostentatious gold war pick adorned with glimmering gems in various colors, raises it to the sky, and shouts to the group of you in response, "Comrades, show them the Dragon Queen does not back down without a fight!" As Thormor, Cinder, and Alira ready their weapons alongside you, I'm going to need you to roll initiative, and that means all 4 of you. And I'll go ahead and bring you over to the map.
Oh no. That was not the high initiative that I needed to do what I want to do. It was it just
Excellent.
wasn't.
Ravon rolled a
Excellent, that's
15,
what I like to hear.
by the way.
You are not rolling
I
for
know.
Ravon. I am. But why don't you tell the players who you're playing as we jump into this combat? Nick.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Nick, and I'm playing
Yeah.
Cinder, the Fire Genasi cultist of Tiamat.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Zach, and I'm playing Thormor Brutestorm, the dwarven cultist of Tiamat.
And Mom's muted.
And I'm playing Olira Dakal,
Dakal, yes.
the half elf. Tiamat,
Cultist
all
of
that.
Tiamat.
Yeah.
Tiamat and all that.
Well, excuse me, the cultist of
Put
the
that on a
Dragon
t-shirt.
Queen. Thank you very much. A very important
Right.
distinction to make. So let's do initiatives. Do we have any 25s to 20s? Nope. How about some 20 to
have a-
15s?
Question about what do we add to it?
It would be your
Your-
dex.
Dex.
Or-
Okay.
Unless you have a separate
Bonus
thing
to
that says
initiative.
initiative, right?
I don't think there's
Not
really
for
any
monster
monsters
stuff.
that
No?
have
Okay.
initiative bonuses.
Okay.
So it's just your dex bonus.
I have
So it would
16.
be plus 2. 16 for Thormor. Okay. 15 to 10?
Right up 10.
Straight up 10. Okay. Wow, these are pretty bad. 10 to 5.
5.
Oh my gosh.
7.
7.
It was like the one time I really wanted a high initiative.
know.
And nope.
Too bad. All right. So we start off with the orcs who rolled incredibly well. And I'm going to get my dice out because I forgot to do that.
Why am I up front?
Right,
Oh, you
Cliff?
guys, you can move yourself around
Oh,
if
okay.
you want where you
How-
would be.
How far around
Before
can
we
we move
start.
ourselves?
I'm a hide
Like,
behind Big Brother.
You still, like, Ravon would be in the front, but you guys
Okay.
can gather around Ravon. You would be kind of in a cluster, but yeah, you can change your marching order as you see fit.
Oh wait, are we getting in the line?
I feel like we should get a zoom in on the art for each of these characters.
Sure, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do, so you all know your dearly beloved Zove. There they are in all their Dunamantic glory.
So
and
cute.
There's also Zove's
Ravon.
brother, Ravon, which I did the art for myself. And I'm very pleased with how he turned out. It's great. Then we have, let's see, Cinder and Thormor and Olira. Look at how good I'm getting at pulling those up for you guys.
Better
right.
than me, to be honest. I always forget the hotkey.
I know. I've just been using it a lot lately, and I'm gonna forget by the end of the, by next season, I'll forget. Anyway, yes. So the orcs are up first, and they angrily are going to charge forward. They've got a speed of 30 feet, so I think at least these two can run up. Yeah, pretty much. That one can't quite get there.
You
That's
know,
fine.
it's pretty fitting that I'm playing Thormor because we have like the exact same like hair and facial hair and stuff going
Mm-hmm.
on. So like we're like good match.
He's
Yeah.
really, he's really
Yeah.
just like your personal insert, isn't he?
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because I know how you're always saying you wanted to be a cultist of the Dragon Queen,
I-
like in real life.
You don't tell the viewers, but that was always a dream of mine, I guess.
All right. So we've got one attack against Alira, one against Cinder, and one against Zoph. Let's see. And they have just one attack each. Oh, wait a second. This one can move as a bonus action. Orcs, man. Okay, then we have one against Ravana as well. All right. So, Great Axe attacks. First against Alira. Oof, that's going to hit. That's a 23.
Really hits. 9
9 slashing damage against you, Alira. Then against Cinder.
Wow.
17.
That hits.
That hits. 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
Against Ravon. What? Oh, I didn't. Okay. Nope, it's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, that's a big miss. And then against Soph. That's probably also a miss. That's only a 10.
Yep, that's a miss.
Yeah, all right.
Zoph's got that good armor class now.
Oh yeah, the Elven Kind chain
Mhm.
you got last time. All right, Thormor, you are up.
I'm so happy they went first because they were 30 feet away and my movement speed's 25. So this was great for me. I was standing there menacingly. I can't quite reach them. So yeah, Thormor is going to wield his longsword and short sword, his offhand. He's going to move over here and he is going to... I guess he's going to attack the one that's attacking Ravon
Sure.
with 2 longsword attacks and a short sword attack.
Great.
So here's the 2 longsword attacks. Ha! Man, I'm starting out really strong. That is a 8 and a 12 to hit.
The 8 misses, the 12 misses.
Yeah, well, how about a 9?
That misses.
Yeah, alright, so I just clink
Wow.
and clang against whatever he's wearing and nothing happens, and that's my turn.
Yep, against his hide armor. He's trying though. These are probably the biggest things you've ever fought, Thormor. And it's a little intimidating. All right. Ravon is up. Let's see. Yeah, all right. So he still has his war pick in the air and he lets out this ferocious draconic roar. And all of the orcs just kind of flinch. And we are going to make some wisdom saving throws. Oh, probably a pass. Pass. Fail. 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 All right. So A passed, but B, C, and D are all frightened of Ravon. Let's see. Is there a nice icon that makes someone look terrified?
We can't see the nameplates, by the way, if you want us to tell us which one we're hitting.
Oh, thank you for letting me know that. I will make the nameplates visible in just a second. We're gonna do this one. That looks scared.
I was gonna say maybe the snail.
The snail is slow.
Yeah.
Okay. Why can't you see the nameplates? I have the nameplate button checked.
There's like a little menu right up above that says like see edit. If you click it, some dots. You have to choose
Yep.
C on that.
Is that a problem in the other thing too? Okay, anyway. Can you see them now?
Yep, there's the
Yep.
C.
Okay.
I see the C.
All right. Can you see the name tags on everyone else?
I can only see mine, but I know everyone else's names.
Okay.
You might want to show him just so.
That's
yeah,
true.
I'm showing
Yeah.
them. I'm turning them all on.
Yep, that works.
Rivan. Thormore.
Oh, that means you guys haven't seen your own name tags this whole time. All right. Yeah, so that happened. They're all terrified.
I can't see the top left person.
That's
The
A.
top left person is
Oh,
probably
is it because
buried
it's? Yeah, you're right.
She's-
I think it is.
yeah, she's
Yeah,
buried.
never mind. Okay, we're good.
there. Okay, back to Ravon's turn. That was his bonus action. As an action, he's going to... I think he's just going to make 2 attacks against D. Okay. 2 attacks against D. Here we go. That was a natural 1.
Oh, Rivan.
Oh, Ravon. But that next one is absolutely going to hit with a 26. So D is going to take 16 piercing damage. So basically what happens is this Ravon misses his first attack, but he comes back with his backhand and he just absolutely crushes this orc's skull in, and the orc drops like a sack of potatoes.
Okay.
Kablow. And he That's great. Okay, sorry. I'm just like reading his stuff. He's great. I'm excited. That's his turn. Cinder, you're up.
Okay. Cinder is going to cast as a bonus action the what is this? The Flame Blade spell. It's like claps their hands together and pulls them apart, and is holding this like long sword of flame, and lets out a big like cheerful war cry and starts attacking this one that's or I think this is A.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see here. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay, misses.
Man, you guys are rolling like balls tonight.
Can only get better for me, or
Yeah, that's true. All right, that's it for Cinder.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay.
Can't do,
Olira.
can't do multi-attack with Flame Blade, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, what is that? What is that thing way back there?
That thing way back there. This lady here,
Yeah, what is that?
she is also another orc. She seems to be calling the shots.
Okay. Let's see. I think what she is going to do is she's going to cast Inflict Wounds.
I think that's touch.
Isn't there one right near me?
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
So you won't be
in
able
front of me.
to, yeah, you won't be able to target the one inch
Yeah,
range down
I was
there,
just
but yeah.
asking about it.
Yeah, great. You got to roll, I think, a melee spell attack.
Which is a +5, so I got a 23.
Oh yeah, that
wow.
absolutely hits. Roll your damage.
So it's 3d8, and I add the spell damage.
If that's what the spell says, yeah.
3 4s. So 17, and that is necrotic.
how would you like to kill this one?
Ooh, so she just sort of looks at him and says, I'm really sorry about this, and touches him, and he just starts to melt.
So he goes as he just like slowly dissolves into a puddle of flesh goo. Beautiful.
And then she kind of looks over at Zoph and just kind of shrugs, like, I really want to do this, but
We just had a conversation about holding back.
Yeah. 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 All right. Is that it for her turn? Is she gonna back up a little bit, or is she gonna?
she's good.
That's good. All right. All right. Next, it is the war chief.
Ugh, I'm the last one, aren't I?
You absolutely are.
Ugh.
Barely.
The Thaddeus initiative.
All right. So I think what's gonna happen is. I don't. No, I'm just gonna get these guys off the map so we can see. And then she can, yep, she can move right in there. So she's going to charge in. And she's going to that was for bonus action and her movement. So she's just going to run in and start slamming at Ravon with her great axe. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. That's a natural 1. And that's also not going to hit. That's only 11. So she's just missing and shouting at him in Orcish, which I believe you are still...
I'm still comprehending.
Comprehending languages. Yeah, so it's just a string of curse words. Something about intruders coming into their town and, you know, that kind of thing. Zoph, you're up.
Okay. Before I do my thing, can you remind me what is Ravon's title? He has a title, right? Within the cult of the Dragon Queen.
He is
It's
the Azure Exemplar.
Exemplar. That's what I thought. Okay.
Mhm.
Zoph kind of steps up to Ravon's side, not really leaving the threat range of that other orc.
Mhm.
Puts a hand on Ravon's shoulder so that Zoph can look past Ravon at this angry orcish woman, this commander. And basically summons their best intimidating presence and shouts, "We are the claws and fangs of the Dragon Queen, led by her exemplar. If you don't allow us passage through your town, we will kill you all." And then Zoph will cast Dragon Breath on themselves and launch a cone of lightning straight up into the sky as a show of...
Just for embellishment.
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. So that intimidating presence feat, remind me how that works again.
Forceful presence. When I
Yeah.
make a charisma, intimidation, or persuasion check, I can do so with advantage.
Okay. So,
That's-
you know, roll that check.
Okay. One of those is pretty good, but I think I have a +0, if I recall correctly. Yep, but at least it's not negative. 17.
17 is really good.
Oh, and I didn't say it, but I'm going to cast the Dragon's Breath at 2nd level. Or, sorry, 3rd level.
Sure.
Just because that's my highest level.
Yeah. All right. I think that as a result of that, she looks terrified. and I'm going to give her the frightened condition. You have
That's something.
shaken her. And it doesn't help that Ravon is smiling menacingly at her, bolstered by your declaration.
Yeah, thought he would be.
Yep. All right. So we're going to... Oops. I need to do a thing on the map real quick. Where are they? There they are. Sorry. Yeah, so 2 more orcs come around the corner, hearing the commotion.
Oh, A and B are back.
They're just for simplicity's sake. it's A number 2 and B number 2.
Yeah.
And yeah, they come around the corner and they see you guys, and they are going to, I think, I can't quite make it. I can make it to Thormore though.
Don't they have their bonus action?
Well, technically this would be their bonus action to move.
Oh, I see.
I think actually this one is probably going to use his action to move a 3rd time. Yeah, to go right there.
Can I take
But
an
he can't.
opportunity attack if he does that?
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, yes. Does a 10 hit?
No. No. Oh, man.
Thormore has seen better days.
Yeah, he has.
Can we have our 5th level characters with their +8 attack now?
Yeah, so they rush in. But let's see. B and D. Is this D? Oh, this is B. Wait.
There's 2 P's.
There's 2 B's. I'm renaming this guy D because that's the guy that's the new guy. Okay. Yeah, so B and C are shaken, and you see that they both kind of flinch and take psychic damage.
Wow.
From the effect that the exemplar had on them.
Wow.
Yep. Yep. And they are terrified but unable to move. So they are going to do the only thing they know how to do. They're going to attack. B and C have disadvantage. So we'll do A first against Thormore. That is a dirty 20, I believe. Yes, a dirty 20 to hit. 9 slashing damage against Thormore. B is going to attack Zoph with disadvantage. That's a 9.
Nope.
C is going to attack Cinder with disadvantage. And that's even worse. That's an 8.
Nope.
And then we've got D, who can't take an action this turn. All right, Thormore, you're up.
Alright. Thormore's looking to redeem himself after his showing so far. So yeah, he's gonna attack, I guess, A. Longsword. I rolled an 8 for that one.
8
Yeah.
plus?
No, it's a 3. Oh, a 3 plus 5, which is an 8.
Oh.
And then I rolled a 5 plus 5, which is a 10.
Jesus.
And then I got this one. This is a 19
Yeah, that one will hit.
with a short sword.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so we did. That's 8 piercing damage to A.
Okay. It's a heavy hit.
Yeah, I needed it. That's my 7th attack. So that's it.
It's not
That's what
like
I'm
they
doing.
have a high AC either. That's the funny thing.
I've rolled like 1 through 5 every time.
Yeah, that's real rough,
Yeah.
buddy. That's
Yeah.
real rough.
Okay,
All right, but at least you got him.
I got him.
You got him. All right, let's see. We're back to Ravon. I think, let's see. Sorry, checking a thing. Trying to figure out how shit works. Yeah, I think this is just gonna... Yep, he's just gonna do this. So bolstered by Zoph's shout, he turns towards B and A and inhales, and you can see the blue scales across his chest and face flicker and spark with electricity as he gathers his breath and releases a line of lightning breath in this direction. So B and A have to make dexterity saving throws, but I believe disadvantage on ability checks, but not on saving throws. Okay. Okay, so dexterity. Fail. And fail. They both fail. So both of them are just completely disintegrated by this lightning.
More trophies for Ravon.
Yep. Yep. And I think that is probably it. Let's see. We'll use his thing again. Oh, he can. So his bonus action, he lets out another ferocious roar. And
Ravon is
this,
scary.
Yep. And these two new monsters now get to have to make their wisdom saving throws against him. This is... I think that's a failure. What was the DC again? Yep, that's a fail. And the war chief passes.
But was already
She's not-
afraid.
But she is already afraid, that's true. Okay. So you just see them start to cower in the face of this display from the Zephyrax brothers, siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Cinder.
Okay, let's see here. Okay. Cinder, I think, tries to go for the war chief with her flame blade. Rolled a 2 on die.
No.
Cool. Is that it? Is that all she
That's
can
it.
do?
Yeah, she's got the
no.
one attack with this cool flame blade that's not hitting anybody.
Oh no. All right.
Maybe
Alira?
not cut out for killing.
She is though, but she's kind of clumsy. So it kind of tracks. Alira?
Olaire is going to cast Full Person on the War Chief.
Great. What is the save?
It is a Wisdom save, and the DC is 13.
Passes.
Well, she's a tough thing when she's scared, isn't she?
Yeah, she's getting there. Anything else on your turn, Lyra?
Spell ends. Okay. I don't really think she has a bonus action. Okay.
She has some spells that could be bonus actions, but I guess, yeah, not any of her cantrips, so.
No. Okay.
All right. The war chief is up. She has disadvantage on her attack, but she is going to grit her teeth and stare Ravon down and say in common, "You are not the only one who knows how to shout." And she screams at her fellow orcs a battle cry, and they all gain advantage on their attack rolls, which means straight rolls for everybody. No more disadvantage from frightened. And she gets to make an attack as a bonus action, and then 2 more attacks as a for her normal action. So all 3 of these attacks are going to be against Ravon. Miss. That one's close. I think that still misses. Yep, that still misses. Because he's wearing some real good plate armor. And he has a shield. So he's just like, poof.
This is a silly battle.
So she's just like railing on him, and he's just smacking her great axe out of the way with his shield and snarling. It's one of those like anime displays where it's like hoo 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 hoo.
Yeah.
Their hands are just a blur.
So it looks really impressive, but there are no landed blows. Zoph
steps over the bodies of A and B.
Oh yeah, let me get those off the map.
Trying really hard not to look at them and maintain their intimidating presence. We'll briefly borrow Thomor's square, stepping up to there, casting a spell as they go, one that has not been cast by Zoph before. Let me just see if it has a material. It doesn't. Okay, so I don't need to describe that. Zoph looks the war chief in the eye with a look that is a combination of pleading and attempted intimidation, and just shouts, "See how you cannot touch the exemplar? He has the protection of the Queen of Dragons herself. Now is your last chance. Flee!" And Zoph casts Pulse Wave. Everyone, so it's a 30-foot cone. I'm just going to angle it so the side of the cone goes along my allies, so none of them are caught, but all 3 of these are caught.
Sure. What does Pulse Wave do?
And it's a, I need a con save from them.
Okay.
And we'll see.
This is an exciting spell. Dunamancy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, con save from all 3 of them. We'll do War Chief first.
I'm sure they're good at con, but...
She's good at con, but she did not roll well. What was the DC?
What is Zoph's DC? 16.
She fails
Okay.
with a 15. Then we have Orcs D and C. D passes. C passes.
So it's not really going to do much.
Like 20 pluses. But you got the Orc War Chief.
Well, I was hoping to get at least 2 of them. So what it does, a like pulse of energy forms in the top of Zoph's staff, and they push it forward into the Orc War Chief, and it just explodes backward with this like intense pressure. And you can see the pressure like pushing like leaves and like scraps of objects and things that are on the ground as like every object that's around gets thrown back with this intense wave of gravitational force. And the war chief would get thrown back. Let's see.
I'm going to say for
15
flavor
feet?
that she gets flung into the air and goes over the tops of the heads of the other two. The other two are
Okay.
cowering. So she goes,
And then let's see. Creature takes, and then the damage. Yeah. Okay. I need to roll a bunch of d6s, but I only have one d6 here. No, and I've dropped it. 3, 4, great. 8, 13, 14, and last one. 17 points of force damage for the failure, or 8 for the 2 successes.
8 for the 2 successes. Okay.
And then
Alright,
Zoph just prays that
dodgy.
was scary enough.
Okay. All right. Well, it is back up to the orcs, and and you can't end your turn in Thormor Square, so you're gonna have to hop somewhere. So
Oh yeah, I'll just
We are
back out
Thormor
one.
Zopstorm.
Yep, that works. Boop.
there you go.
Actually, you know what? I'll step up to Ravon's side.
Okay.
Towards the
yeah,
orcs.
So the orcs turn next, and both of them are just cowering and shivering and shuddering. You can see them clutching at their heads again, and C drops unconscious to the ground. D is hanging in there still. As they take damage. And you can make an insight check, Zoph.
It's decent. 5 for a 16.
You can see the absolute terror in this orc's eyes and the fear as he looks at your brother. But you can also see it is physically impossible for him to move with how terrified he is cemented to the spot.
Can I just look towards Ravon and say, we've made our point. Let's go.
Sure, I'll give you that as a free action. He doesn't seem to hear you as his attention is focused purely on the orcs. This orc spends his entire turn cowering. Does not take his action. Thormor, you're up.
Well, make sure you put me in a weird spot. So the exemplar is just full focused on mowing down the rest of them or whatever, or like.
Yes, it is
Okay,
very clear
then-
that he has no intention of stopping.
Okay, then I guess I'll do the same because he's the leader.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'll attack D. It's a dirty 20.
You would have, well, dirty 20 is good. You'd have advantage. I would give you advantage on this one because he's literally not fighting back anymore.
Okay. Well, that is 6 damage.
Yeah, he's. How do you want to kill him?
I don't know, just skewer him, I guess.
Mhm.
And then the other 2 against the warchief. Natural 1. But
Nope.
then I got a 22.
The 22 will hit.
Yeah, I hope so. And that's not the right dice. I bet I rolled a 1, so it didn't matter. That is 4 damage.
4. Big
Yes.
4.
And that's it.
Okay. Ravon is up. Let's see. What is Ravon going to do? I think Ravon is going to put a heavy hand on your shoulder, Zoph, and push you back as he steps forward and just comes like slow walking after this war chief. And he is going to take 2 attacks with his war pick. Yes, that hits. So she takes 16 damage. And then he's going to attack again. That hits. Another 16 damage. And you can see with every slam of his war pick against her, she's getting more and more bloodied. And let's see. Actually, I think on his second attack, he's going to expend a spell slot to do a divine smite. So
Ooh,
he's going to
cool,
add
cool,
an
cool,
extra
cool.
2d8 to that, because he's like, he is thin red. He does an extra 10 damage on top of that on his second one. Yeah. So you just see the war pick as it's slamming down. It suddenly glows with this red and blue and green and black and white light, and it just does an even more sickly kind of arcane damage on top of the normal piercing damage. Cinder, you're up.
I don't think Cinder even attacks. I think Cinder walks over to Zoph and just kind of like slaps him on the back and goes, "Damn, Zoph, you got some hard bark on you."
Yeah.
That was a wild spell, and standing up to the exemplar like that, you are gonna go places. Like in Cinder's mind, this fight is over. Like she doesn't need to participate in this anymore.
She's seen this enough that she
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah.
Zoph gives her a look that's just like aghast.
Olira.
Well, what would she do? Okay, she's gonna look and see what's going on around her, see Cinder backing off, and then she's gonna look at Zoph, and then look back at the war chief. She's gonna cast Sacred Flame.
All right. It's a con save.
Save.
Dex save.
Bold of you to kill steal from the exemplar.
That is somehow a pass.
That's why.
That was an
She's
18. Yeah.
She's not very good.
It's like we never stopped playing last night's game.
I know.
And just kind of go, yep, I knew it.
Maybe she like second guesses herself halfway through, and that's why it misses. She's like, oh wait, actually. All right. The war chief is up next, and at the top of her turn, she grabs her head and takes 5 psychic damage. Oops. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Okay. From the aura, the exemplar's aura, and she is terrified and looking up at Ravon with hatred and fear in her eyes. And after everything, all she wants to do is turn tail and flee. But now that she is here with the exemplar bearing down on her, she cannot bring herself to move. So she does the only thing she can do, and she swings her great axe in vain at Rivon. Twice with disadvantage. This is probably
Did the
nope,
war
that's a
cry
miss.
thing wear off?
The battle cry is only the it's only for that turn.
Okay.
So that's a big miss and a big miss. She's just swinging wildly now, and it's not taking much effort for him to deflect her. Zoph.
Zoph strides up to behind Rivon and grabs at his arm, his sword arm,
Mm-hmm.
and says, "Brother, would she not make an effective witness to the Dragon Queen's power if she lived? Look in her eyes, see the fear, and know the stories she would spread."
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, 3.
No. Your brother turns to you wildly as he feels your touch on his arm, and his eyes are not your brother's eyes in that moment. The thrill of the kill and the bloodlust that you see there is like nothing you've seen in him before. Make a perception check.
That's a little better. Perception. 13.
As Rivon's eyes flash in anger at you, you feel like out of the corner of your eye, you catch a glimpse of something, and you're not sure if you really saw it or if it actually happened, but you could have sworn the war pick in your brother's hand pulses at the same time.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Anything else on your turn, Zoph?
Let me see. Is there anything? Do I have anything? Yes, there is something on my turn. I step up next to Rivon, then give him a defiant glare and breathe out on this orc chief with my lightning breath.
Okay. What was it?
Dex save.
That's a 14.
That's a failure.
Mm-hmm.
Nine. 17 points of lightning damage.
Okay. She's still hanging in there.
Darn it.
But barely. Thormor, you're up. You see this exchange going on between the Exemplar and Zoph, and you are just as new to this group as Olira is. You are not familiar with the Exemplar, except that your lover Pascal is very good friends with him.
Yeah. So I think I'll give a glance at the Exemplar, kind of looking for direction at this point of like kind of like a, do you want me to stand down type of thing, or do you want to?
Make an insight check.
Sure. With my rolls, this can only go well. Oh, it did go well. Insight is wisdom, correct? So that is 14.
14. You can see the fighting spirit and the spirit of conquest and dominance in his posture, but you don't get the impression that he is trying to hog the kills. He gave the command when you started to show them the power of the Dragon Queen.
Then I will do my best for his sake and make my 3 attacks against this chieftain or war chief. Are these a normal or are they advantage for any reason?
They're normal.
Okay. That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
A 12
Was that 12 damage?
to hit. I'm just rolling all 3 to hit.
I see.
And then a 18 to hit.
You may not need all 3 attacks. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
Here we go. 6 damage for the first attack.
Okay.
And 7 damage for the other attack.
The second attack takes her down.
Okay.
How do you want to do this?
Off with her head.
Great. So Thormor steps in the moment of distraction. As Ravon's attention is pulled back, Thormor takes it upon himself to do the deed and removes the war chief's head. For now, all the orcs in the area are dead or unconscious. There is the distant sound of more war horns and shouting in the streets. But Ravon returns his war pick to his belt, looks around at the rest of you and says, "We've made a fine display here. Come, the boats are this way." And he turns to lead you at a run through the streets.
Yep.
Okay.
Cinder is close on his heels.
I guess Thormor will grab the head that he took and use it as a deterrent if needed.
Gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
And with that, the curtain will close.
Can I just do one last thing real quick?
Sure.
It's brief. Zoph, I think, just lingers a little bit behind everyone and kind of takes a second to look at each of the bodies, kind of bows their head a little bit and does something they have not done probably ever, and prays. And yeah.
What do you say? And are you praying to the Luxon?
Yeah, Zoph just says, "I wasn't strong enough to make the choice that could save you. We came, we took your lives, ripped you from your community. But I pray that beyond the light, wherever you go, you find that again." And then follows after.
As you finish your prayer, you can feel the echo of an emotion that is not yours. Or rather, it was yours once. An echo of Jelena's warm approval and the shadow of her anxiety at the situation. The curtain closes then on the caustic heart in Exandria as they race through the towns of Aralis, locate their rowboats, and begin down the river back to regroup with the rest of their party.
Man, that was grim.
Wait, where the frick is my... This one. There it is. After hours of wandering through twisted tunnels of ice, the rest of the Quatrefoils and their new guide finally arrive in another cavernous chamber. You each feel an odd sensation as you step out of the connecting tunnel and emerge into the open space. A sensation like a weight being lifted, a feeling of buoyancy throughout your whole bodies. The room stretches above you for at least 100 feet, maybe more. Looking up, you can see chunks of ice of varying sizes suspended in midair. There are no tunnels leading out of this room that you can see, except for the one by which you had entered. However, it does seem like there might be a ledge of some kind about 75 or 80 feet overhead that connects into a deeper part of the chamber. What would you like to do?
Well, are any of you good folks excellent climbers by any chance?
Nope, not me.
Not really.
No way.
Or perhaps spellcasters with the ability to make others float or levitate or even fly.
Oh boy, I miss Soph.
Yeah, it would be great if they were here right now. But I guess that's the whole problem.
Let's see. I guess I could make myself an animal that can climb.
I'm gonna send Riot up to scout a little bit. And I guess look through her eyes. I forget if that's something I can actually do. I don't know how fine it really works.
I think so.
Yeah. Just to within 100 feet. So that's easy.
Yeah. So you send Riot up and you transfer your consciousness to her. Why don't you make a perception check?
Okay.
And I want you to make one for Riot, and I want you to make one using Easter's stats as well.
Okay.
But I think you still are exhausted.
I still am exhausted, yes. So let's see. Riot's perception is okay, +3. Riot did really well with a 19. Easter got, I keep rolling cocked. Got a 9.
Okay. Riot begins to fly. Actually, I want everyone else also to roll a perception check.
Oh. And for me.
7.
8.
Oh my god.
Quatrefoils.
Quatrefoiled
I
again.
mean,
Yeah.
So, Corey,
Yeah.
what you notice as Riot leaps from Easter's shoulder, and no one else seems to catch it. Maybe they're distracted by other things. Riot, her initial leap before she spreads her wings and takes flight, seems to be quite far for what should be expected from a pseudo-dragon normally.
Now that is quite interesting. Can I start looking? Oh, sorry. Did the right thing first. Yeah.
Yes. She takes flight and begins to ascend the room. And as she does, you can tell Easter through her eyes that these chunks of ice are massive enough to stand on. And they seem to be situated about every 10 feet in something of a spiral leading upward. All the way up to this ledge. When she reaches the ledge, she can also see that there is a wall, but there is another tunnel leading out of the room up there.
Okay.
She rolled, what did she roll?
A 19.
A 19. So she can also tell from her glance that the floating ice platforms, this whole area has been kind of weirdly glowing blues and purples with weird daylight and weird fey magic and all of that. And you can tell the same sort of glowing is happening on some of these pieces as well as you go up.
Okay. All right, so I'll tell the rest of the party. The good news is the way out is definitely up there. I've seen it, and I think that these chunks are kind of like a staircase, if we can somehow get from one to the next. But I would be real careful about it if I were you, because they're also magical.
And how far over and up is the first one?
I just switched you over to a new map.
Oh,
Roll20.
boy.
Mm.
Okay.
Ooh, this is beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
I worked really hard on it.
They're like gemstones. They're very pretty.
Thank you. I won't tell you what they actually are. A lot of magic. So the closest one to you, where is my ruler? There it is this one here. And it's about 10 feet off the ground from where you're at.
Well, someone's got to try first. Can I try and jump to it?
Yes, you can.
I think Bonks can just reach and grab it.
You all are tall.
He's 7'7" and he has extra long arms because he's a bugbear.
So you get a reach. You extend your arms half your height above yourself.
Okay.
Are the rules for like jumping.
Right.
Too. So if you're 7.5 feet, you can extend your arms, what?
3 feet.
3-4 feet. So yeah, you can pull yourself up onto it.
Okay.
It would be an athletics check to pull yourself up.
Yeah.
Because it's climbing that way. But yes, Corey, you can definitely jump. Are you going to take a running start?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So, what's your strength modifier?
Big old +1.
Big old +1. So you're able to jump. And you all watch. Normally, you would expect him to only be able to jump up about 4 feet off the ground with a running start. He jumps 8 feet off the ground.
Oh, that's not bad.
You're able to grab onto this platform and pull yourself up. No problem.
Okay. Angelique is gonna wild shape into an ape.
Sure.
And
all right.
So my climbing speed is 30. So I'm gonna just kind of grab on and climb up.
It is 10 feet up. So you'll have to jump a little bit. What's your strength score?
+3.
+3 as an ape.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you'd be able to go 12. Yeah. So you were able to jump and climb up. No problem. That's an ape.
Angelica
No
Jones.
problem.
Then I will lean my arm down for Easter. For her to grab.
How far does that arm lean down?
That's a good question.
It might be an important question. Because Easter's got some stubby little legs, unlike the rest of the entire party.
Well, as an ape, you think I'd be able to hold on with my feet too, so it'd be really long.
If you let him, Bonks could pick you up.
I can hold your feet. Dangle you off.
Yeah.
Really
You can
heavy.
say she can
Okay.
reach 2-3 feet off of the edge.
Okay. Let's see. When I make a high jump, you leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a number 3 plus 0. So Easter can jump 3 feet.
You can jump 6 feet
Great.
in this chamber. Plus, you can reach up. You can and extend your arms half your height.
Okay, so another 2 feet.
So you can reach above you a distance equal to the height of the jump plus 1.5 times your height.
Okay, so I can reach up to 8 feet, and you're reaching down, what you said, 3 feet?
2 to 3 feet. Yeah. So
Okay.
she can grab you.
Barely grab me, yeah.
She can grab you.
I'd say this is not quite sustainable. Perhaps for the next one, whoever goes first takes a rope.
We could try that, I guess.
No.
We keep
don't-
one strong anchor down on this side until last, and then
I will
one
say
strong
that there
anchor at the
isn't
top.
enough room for all 4 of you on the first
Oh.
one.
How much room
right
is
now.
there?
So if you're like on the ape's shoulders, you can fit up there.
Okay,
But
yeah.
Well,
there's no room
Actually,
for Bonks
actually,
right now.
I'm just gonna ride on Angelica. I'm not gonna jump again.
I was gonna
That's
say I was
fine,
either gonna fling
but
you
that
or
might also affect her buoyancy.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
if
you
she's
can
heavier.
fling me, please. Like a sack of potatoes.
You know, I almost took the jump spell with Quarry, and then I was like, that'll never be useful. Oh well.
Okay, so
Um,
so to fling Easter, what kind of check?
To throw Easter.
Quarry can help. We'll sling her between us and then toss her.
I think I changed the music at just the right time.
This reminds us of some of our other shenanigans.
Wait.
Yeah.
Avarice is Easter. Do you have a rope on you?
Oh, you're not gonna make me climb a rope, are you?
No, I'm just hoping you can hold on to the end of it.
Sure, I'll try. I don't have
Oh
a
my
rope though.
goodness.
Okay, well, you can have mine then, and I'll hand you a rope.
Okay.
Oh boy.
It's like coiled up really nice though. Like Corey has put some effort into how this rope is, stored.
Fingers crossed that it's really rope. And not silly string.
It is a hempen rope, 50 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you're gonna attempt to throw Easter, make an athletics check.
I'm gonna stand below the second platform to catch Easter.
Alright,
so
you
I'm
rolled
still on the
really
ground.
badly last time. Let's roll.
Can she
Let's
have
roll
advantage
you.
for Corey helping?
Yes.
Advantage? Okay, so which one? These two.
And a 1.
Oh my gosh. It's not my strong suit. Alright, so I got a 15 plus 2. Thank you for
All
the
right.
other one was a 4.
And a 3.
So you can definitely
17.
throw her far enough. Easter, I'm gonna need
Mhm.
a check to see if you can land.
Don't worry, I've got you, Easter.
Let's do a dex save
Okay.
or an acrobatics check. But you don't have disadvantage on saves, right?
I was about to say, can it be a
Yeah, dex
save?
saves. Dex save.
They're both only +1, but one isn't at disadvantage. Oh boy, I rolled a 7.
A 7? Oh my gosh.
I got you, I got you!
Yeah, so what happens is Angelica overshoots the ice and you land right on the edge, and it's ice.
Ah,
So you
ah,
slip
ah, ah.
and you scramble and you fall.
Mhm.
We'll do a deck save from Bonks to
A
catch.
deck save?
her. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
To get
Okay.
into the right place to catch her.
I was already okay. Ah, come on, dice. I know you haven't
I
been
mean,
nice
it was
to me
like
so far.
a 10-foot difference between.
Yeah, you
One
were
side or the
under,
other.
but you couldn't predict where Easter was going to fall
I guess
exactly.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Oh, that's
And-
pretty good.
Angela doesn't know her own strength.
17.
Okay, so what's gonna happen? That's really good. Normally it would be a 20-foot drop, which means it would have been 4 damage, but we're gonna have it again. So 2. Both of you take 2 damage. 2 bludgeoning damage.
Oof. So we're just a pile in the
Yep.
base floor.
Yep.
I still got the rope.
Yeah.
Oh, that's something. You can climb back up here then.
Alright, we're gonna do this a little differently. You guys have had your fun. And like, Bonks can just easily get up between each one, I think. Because he's
Well,
huge.
you can pull yourself up to the first one, and you'd have to like make a running jump between them because they're not directly above each other. They're
Sure.
like, yeah, spaced
Okay.
out. So at least
But
from
he's
the
like
first to the second,
super
you'd be
strong
able
and
to
athletic,
do,
right? So his jump distance
which
should be
makes
pretty
him
okay.
magically available.
No, I'm just saying his jump distance is like a lot, is like really high.
It's bigger.
So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like with a running jump, you'd be able to at least make the first jump
okay.
or the second jump.
So he'll just like take the rope and just climb up the first one, jump across to the second one.
Okay, when your feet hit the second one, I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Great.
We were lulled into a false sense of
This
security.
is fantastic. Okay, 17 again.
Again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing happens. You're fine.
Do I know something was gonna happen?
Yeah, like does the ice shimmer or something?
You can make either a perception or an arcana check.
I'm great at both of those.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Okay, 21 on perception.
It felt a little weird. There's something weird about this rock. You don't know what it is.
It feels
But it was-
weird?
It felt weird
What does that mean?
in the way that Fey magic has felt weird since you got here.
Okay.
It felt weird.
Is it like squishy
You felt
or
something.
like...
You felt something in your brain, and you were like, "Nope," and you shut it down. But you were like, "There are shenanigans on this rock."
Okay. Guys,
know
don't
that.
touch this rock. It feels weird
Feels weird.
in my head.
It tickled your brain a little
It
bit.
tickled my brain. I didn't like it.
How many of these do we have to go?
So does this phenomena exist for every single rock that we've
No.
jumped across so far, or not the
No,
wisdom
just this
thing, but
one.
like just like the jumping distance and height between them and stuff like that?
Make a survival check.
Oh jeez. Okay.
They give you brain freeze.
10.
10. Anyone who wants to can make this check as well.
Oh,
Okay.
I'd love to.
I'll go ahead and make it a disadvantage.
Corey, you're supposed to be good at this.
Oh wow,
Ooh, 21.
23 somehow.
10.
Hey, you know what? 10 is all you needed. You all, after watching each other jump around like maniacs and watching Easter fall and all of that, and you think back to that weird, strange sensation you had when you walked into the room, and you can tell now without a doubt that the gravity in this chamber is much less than what it should normally be. So yes, your jump distance is doubled, and whatever falling damage you would normally take will be halved in this room.
Okay. And last question I had was there anything visibly different with this weird feeling rock or ice or whatever
Yes.
than the other ones? Okay.
Yes, it has a faint glow to it that the other rocks don't have.
Okay.
At least the ones nearby don't have.
Okay. Cool. So then I guess I'll just keep going. Because we can't have everybody on one rock, right? They're not big enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can probably fit 1 or 2 people on most of them. Some of them are big enough for 3.
So do you want someone to come up with me and then I'll go to the next one type of thing, or like how do I want to do this?
I mean, that wouldn't hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Who's the next?
Angelica
Line.
goes, ooh, 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 to Easter, like to hand me the rope.
I'm on the ground. How am I going
I
to
already
hand you
took
the
the
rope?
rope from her.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that's right. You're back at the ground.
So I
okay.
ooh, and I hand it to you. I'm like, what do you want? Or do
Well,
I
if
just-
you're ahead, I thought Easter was with you.
Oh, I
so-
left. Yeah.
So never mind.
I felt like you guys continuously throwing Easter would have just caused us
Yeah, probably.
problems. So I'm like, okay, stop.
Well, we would have got the knack of it, I think.
Yeah, I know you would have.
You would have torn my arms out of my sockets first.
yeah, we would have had some problems. So I did it for you, Easter.
Okay. Around which one would be like 30 feet off of the ground, would you say?
This one.
That one. Okay. I was hoping a little higher. I'll save it then. I've got something, but I'll save it for later.
All right, so no one wants to come up with me then? You want me to just go to the next one?
Oh, I'll come.
Actually,
I'll come.
Actually, wait. This one's bad. Let's just skip this one. This one's weird. So let me go to the next
Okay.
one, and then we can. All right, so I'm just gonna. What?
I'm wondering how wide they are, because could you encircle the rope somehow or piton it so
don't
that we
have
could
a-
kind of.
I mean, I can just stand there and pull people up, or something on the third one, because it's a 50-foot rope and we're 30 feet off the ground, right? So if you go to where Easter is, then
'Kay.
come on up, skip the rocks. So I'll jump to the next one,
Okay.
right? And then this the next one. Oh, is it weird? Is it a weird rock? I'm really worried about this.
Make a perception or an arcana check.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Do I do this for every single one? I figured once you see one, you see them all, right? 15 plus 3, 18.
Seems fine.
The next one's fine? And it's like,
The
is
one
it
you're
just...
on right now. The one you're on right now is fine.
Oh, no, I meant the next one.
Well, there are 2
Oh,
that are next.
okay.
There's this one here,
Okay.
and there's this one here. You can
Okay.
reach either one of those from
Ah,
where you're
excellent.
at. Mhm.
So when I look at them,
And what you rolled perception and it was
18.
real high. Okay. So this one seems to have the same kind of glow,
okay.
the weird glow, itchy brain glow.
Yeah.
This one
Okay.
This one looks a little bit unstable to you. Like it could probably support the weight of one person,
Mm-hmm.
but more than one person may not be wise.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll go to the unstable one.
Okay.
This is so weird. And then, so how high am I if I get to that one?
Let's see. What was your jump distance? Oh yeah, it's 15 feet and then 10 feet up. So that's like a 25-ish foot jump-ish. I can't do
For high jump or long jump?
it. Would be kind of a combination of both.
Okay.
But yeah, you can make it. Your box.
+4 strength. I don't know if that matters, or if it's athletics. I have +7.
For a long jump, it's your strength score, and for a high jump, it's your modifier.
Then it's 18. So.
Yeah, so 18 feet doubled. You can make that.
Oh,
no
I'm
problem.
like.
Yeah. Yeah, you
rocket
can jump
ship.
real far. Yeah, so you can make it no problem.
Okay.
You're 40 feet in the air right now.
Okay. All right. Let's see. So
Maybe
then,
go one more and then lower the rope?
I think so. All right. So I look at my next quarries.
You can reach this one
Uh huh.
or this one from
Uh-huh.
where you're at.
Okay. And which?
Make that perception or arcana check.
Why do I do it every time? Oh no. Okay. Oh no, I got an 11. Is that good?
They both seem fine to you.
Can other? Hey, look at these rocks. Do they look like that other weird one, guys? Can you?
Well, I can only see the bottom. I don't know.
Can
Can I tell
Riot
from that?
look? Can other people look?
If there rolls a perception check at disadvantage. And gets a 8.
Okay.
They look fine.
I don't
Like
know.
normal.
Angelica starts bouncing from one to the next to the next to the next.
Oh shoot.
So you're just following. Okay. So when you get to this one, I need you to make that wisdom saving throw, please.
It's, 10.
Okay. So you all watch as Ape Jalika lands on this second platform, and suddenly she stops and starts to dance. Ape Jalika is just dancing in place on this floating ice shard.
Watch out for that. Ooh. So did
We need circus music. She's a trained ape.
did Quarry also look at these rocks?
No, Quarry is distracted by Ape Jalika
Oh,
dancing
shoot.
over there. And Quarry takes a step forward and then looks up at Bonks and then looks back at Ape Jalika. Well, I'm gonna stay right here for now until the rope is lowered, but I'm dancing with you too. And Quarry will start doing the same dance.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just pick one then.
Are you on the floor, Corey? Did you jump down?
Yeah, I'm on the floor. I've
Okay.
been kind of following underneath Bonks.
I see.
Not like directly underneath, but like I have a plan to help if he falls.
Okay. Yeah. Let's just pick randomly then. So you said it was these two, right?
Yes, this one or
Okay.
this one.
Odd and even. Let's see. Even. So we're doing this one.
Okay.
And yeah. And the 1 and the 2 and the jumperoo.
Yeah. Everything seems fine.
Oh, okay, everything seems fine. God, I hate this puzzle so much. Oh, this is the worst. Oh God. Okay, how high am I?
You are 50 feet high.
Okay, it's rope time. So yeah, I unspool the rope and lower it down.
Sure.
All
Coming
right.
right up.
And I look, and while I'm doing that, I look up at Angelica to see if she's still just grooving.
She absolutely is.
What are we
Having
gonna
a
do
great
about,
monkey dance.
What are we gonna do about Angelica? Can you come over here too, please?
You cannot, Angelica. You are compelled to continue your dance.
Oh no.
I feel bad about this, but I'm gonna do it. Easter targets Angelica with an Eldritch Blast.
This has been proven effective. Zoph did it to Easter
This
once.
is amazing.
Just coming back around.
Push her. Pull her.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull her. I'm gonna pull her off this rock.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Okay. I was about to say, like, do I get disadvantage? But no, it's an attack roll. And it's a really good attack roll. That's like a 27 to hit.
Yeah, I'm sure that hits your AC, right, Angelica?
I mean,
Yeah.
your ape sea.
Great
For
babe. Great babe.
4 force damage, and I pull you off the rock.
Is it 5 feet or 10 feet?
10 feet, I think. Let me
Okay,
check.
so she also is going to take some falling damage.
Oh, that only half, so it's fine. It's fine.
Oh my goodness. So you take another 3 bludgeoning damage as you fall. But you're not dancing anymore.
Okay, what's my ape? And it's the ape stat too, so
Yeah, it's the ape's HP.
all right. So 7, so I'm at 12.
You don't have any like totems that can give us like jumping or flying or something like that, right?
Advantage on strength stuff.
Yeah,
Which
strength.
we don't need. Because
Yeah.
It's
math.
and perception.
Okay. Perception though.
That might have helped.
That's
yeah.
really important. 'Cause we need to look at these weird dancing.
And then
iceberg
the
things.
unicorn is to detect creatures.
Hmm.
Well, I am worried about one just opening a mouth and eating me when I jump onto it, but that's a very small fear.
So if you want, I can.
I mean, I think if everybody just
But let's
looks,
see the radius.
we'd probably be okay.
It's a 30-foot radius.
Can you move it though?
I can move it.
So you just follow it.
So I guess
follow us,
it
right?
would be, and it's 60 feet, so I could probably cast it up in the air.
Yeah.
All right, so
But well,
Angelique,
you don't have to though. It's just an option, so we can.
it's to help, and my ape isn't doing me any good. So
I thought it did great.
Can you summon it as an ape, or would you
I'm
have
going
drop...
to revert form.
Okay.
So I'll
Alright.
revert form, and I will set up the hawk right where Monks is.
Ooh.
Okay.
No,
fun.
you want it on the next one, so I got to set it
Well,
over.
how many people can fit on this one too again? Or
Sorry, which one?
the one that I'm on right now?
You can fit 2 people.
Okay.
Boreas birds get excited and flap when the hawk spirit appears.
So who's the
Okay,
next
where did
best,
you want
like,
to summon the hawk?
So so should I put it like in between here, so you can tell between these two, or what?
I don't know where here is.
I'm pinging. You
Oh,
can't
there.
see
Okay, I
it.
saw. I was looking away for a sec. I mean, as long as we're in the radius, it doesn't matter, right? So yeah, that's fine, and then we can just move it. But who has the best perception? Because I think they should come up with me first, and then help me look and see which one.
I've got
We
plus
have
5.
funny stuff going on.
Yeah,
I have
one
plus
at this-
7.
at disadvantage.
Okay, so Angelica, you can come up with me, and then we're gonna look and see. We're gonna scope out these rocks.
Well, I've got an idea for getting up the
Okay,
rest of the
what's-
way,
all right.
depending. But
Okay, no, that's
yeah.
fine. What's up? What do you want to do?
oh, I've got a 30-foot teleport, so depending on what's in range of 30 feet. But it's only one time, which is why I've been saving it until
Oh.
we got up a decent height, you know?
Okay.
Well, 50 feet. It's this baby is 75. So
Yeah, so we might be
if
right
you get
there.
up there, you can do it.
Yeah. Okay.
How many people can you bring with you?
Just me, but I figure if I take the
okay.
rope,
Okay. Yeah, I'm down with that.
okay.
That seem okay. Does that seem?
Oh, actually, I can. I could send someone else if I wanted to, but I don't get to go with them.
So you're teleporting?
Not yet.
Feasible to do it right now?
So am I supposed to be the one who comes up now? I think I could, because if we're 50 feet up, so I think
Then
I could put one of us on the ledge.
Okay. And then is
Just
the
depends
ledge
on who that should be.
in such a
So
position that we
also
could?
to let you know, this one, and this one are all 50 feet up.
Okay.
So you don't necessarily have to be on the same
Hmm.
rock that Bonks is on.
Okay.
Okay.
There's 2 other options that are 50 feet up.
But and they both look fine. They all look fine. We know this one's dance proof, so we have to worry about this one. The other ones I don't know about. We haven't looked at them. We haven't inspected them.
Well, Mr. Bonks, I am coming up.
Okay.
Start to climb.
All right.
Oh, you're climbing up the rope?
Yep.
Okay. We'll need an athletics check from you for climbing, Corey, and I think an athletics check from Bonks for holding it, because there's nothing to tie the rope to up there. So
If they're we have knots in them, does that make the check easier?
just
or...
roll your athletics check.
Okay.
Yep. Just roll it.
All right. That's a 26.
I got an 11.
Sure, that's enough. That's fine.
Okay.
Climb
Strong
up.
Corey.
I guess it could also be acrobatics for the climber. Definitely needs to be athletics for the person holding the rope.
Acrobatics is much better for me.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, no problem. You scramble up the rope, no problem.
Right. Now let's take a
So,
look.
just to clarify,
Mm-hmm.
Angelica and Easter are still on the ground level.
I'm still on the ground. Yeah.
I'm not. I'm up with on there, so I could cast the hawk.
Oh, you climbed up the rope. Did you make a check to climb up the rope? Or did you climb up as an ape?
I would probably have climbed up as an ape.
Because there's not
And
room
then
for you on
dropped-
this rock. You and Corey on this rock.
Okay, so I could be on this other one. Climbed up as an ape, dropped it, and then cast the hiddens.
Okay. Well, there's no rope to climb up on that rock. Sorry to make this difficult. Or I guess you could have climbed
Climb
up the
up and
rope
then jump over.
and then jumped over.
Yeah.
Let's make a retroactive athletics or acrobatics to climb up the rope, please.
Sorry, I wasn't clear when I said I was going to cast it, that I needed to be up with him so
Yeah.
that I
Okay.
had it the distance.
It's fine.
If
That's
she-
Fine.
what we were
There's been
talking about.
a lot of planning and not a lot
So
of
you need an app-
clarification.
If she has a
about
climbing
what's actually
speed,
happening.
does she need to make that check?
Oh no, if she's an ape, no, she doesn't. Yeah, so you're fine. Nope, you're good. You're good.
All right.
You're fine.
Well,
A
welcome.
non-suspicious rock.
And
Yeah,
jumping
and it
over on
seems
this
like-
rock, you're totally fine.
That one is not a dancing rock.
Yeah, you're totally fine.
We should have taken some of that rock with us. The other one.
Chipped it.
Rock of dancing. Okay,
Alright.
so what's
Well,
our...
So-
Possible it's still in her clothes from her gyrations.
What's our
Well, she was
plan
an ape
here?
at the time.
Now, where are we going, and how high up is it from here?
So the next rock up is another 10 feet. This one here.
Mm-hmm.
You can also reach it from here.
And
Yes, but I'm looking for, is our final destination within 30 feet?
The next one is here, which is another 10 feet up, and then the ledge you're trying to get to is over this way. So it would be 10,
So-
20,
So
30 if you go up by increments. From here, it would be more than 30 because you'd have to go directly up 30 and then across
Yeah.
like 60.
So I should probably get onto the ledge, or the one that Angelica is
yeah,
on.
yeah.
At least. This
does
is
that look
also-
jumpable?
Also, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I'm not a
Up.
bear anymore. I mean, I'm not an ape anymore. I was
All
going
right.
to catch you.
I'm gonna need Angelica and Corey to make deck saves.
Oh,
Oh,
it's not very
no.
stable.
Oh no.
Yeah. I was worried about this.
Oh no.
Aha! And I'm good at these. 25.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh shoot.
10. All right. Corey, you are able to bail as the ice crumbles beneath your feet. My question to you is, which rock are you jumping to? You have 3 choices.
Can I instead use my face step?
What does face step do?
It's my teleport.
Oh, it's your teleport?
Yep.
Is it a reaction?
That's a bonus action.
Then no, you can't.
Darn it.
And
So
bail
which
to
one are
one
my
of
options?
these. One of these 3. Back to bonks, or you can go up 10 feet this
I'm-
way, or
I'm
down
going
10
up.
feet this way.
I'm going
right.
up. Huh.
All right, so you jump up. Angelica, unfortunately, the ice crumbles under your feet and you fall back to the ground.
I am so sorry.
My fault for picking that rock.
You take another 7 bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Oh no.
The no danger ranger
The whole
strikes
point
again.
of putting the hawk there. Bonks, I thought you were checking these out.
I didn't have a
I put the hawk
chance.
there for you.
You already jumped on the other one. It should have been safe. I don't know. Everyone can look, not just me.
So
Does
this
anything
one is
happen
no
when
longer
I-
here.
How
Okay.
much damage?
7.
7. And yeah, I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw from you, Corey, but you can make it at advantage.
Okay. $17.
Yep, you're fine. Nothing happens.
Well, I was hoping to have the rope at this point. Looks like the ledge is 30 away.
It's 30, but also 20 feet
Oh,
up.
also up. Gosh,
Mhm.
darn it. Okay, I'm having trouble seeing because of the aura, but this is another one here.
Let me turn the aura off just so we can. But yes, that is another one. It's 10 feet up.
Okay. We'll look over to Bonks.
So
Do you have a way of getting that rope to me, or?
I do. I have an idea.
I mean,
Well,
that
two
one's
ideas.
within jumping distance for you too, so you can.
I don't want to jump on a wisdom save one. So wait, hang on.
You don't know that. You don't know that it's a wisdom
Did
save
you tell
one.
me it's a weird rock with a dancing nature?
Well, they're all quite weird rocks when you think about it. Just look at them.
That's true.
They are.
I'm not
Okay.
even sure that they are rocks. Ice.
Um,
More likely.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal, perhaps?
Yeah, and I have two more 50-foot ropes in my backpack, so we could string together ropes if we have to.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Let's
We
do
may
that.
have to. I don't see
That's
any way
totally
he's just
fine.
getting up there without a
We
rope.
can even rope them so much that we can make a seat for you to sit in, and we can just pull you up. Just
Okay. So,
think about that. That's how much rope we have. All right.
yeah, tie some ropes together, put one on a javelin.
That's what I was gonna do.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Bing, bing, bing.
I can literally just throw something. I can like tie it and then throw the javelin or something.
Right. Well, then I will get myself up there, and then if you can throw a javelin with a rope on it to me,
Mm-hmm.
I can hold.
So this ends here. All right. So you said our jump distance, is that affected as well? Because we can jump higher.
Yes.
Like gravity's different. Is it doubled?
Yes, all your jump distances are doubled. Both
So I
height
can-
and
I can jump
distance.
30 feet, just about.
Yeah, that's
can I
also.
make it-
This one is also 20 feet higher than where you are.
And I
So
can,
it's
but
20 feet up and 30 feet over.
okay. And then so if I can go up 20 feet, then I can make that jump, right?
If you can go up 20 feet
And across 30.
and across 30 feet at the same time,
Yeah.
I don't know
Wait.
how.
Corey's math.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't do the Pythagorean theorem in my
I
head.
can.
So if you want to do that math and
All
tell
right.
me what that distance actually is.
Let me see.
Although you have no idea that's a wisdom save rock.
I don't, but we're already talking about throwing, so I'm like, I can just skip a rock, right? Like,
Maybe.
all right. Do you want to just keep going, Corey, and I'll throw the javelin at you?
Yep, that works for me.
All right, let's do that first, and then we'll see if that works, and then
Um,
we'll go to Plan B and Plan C.
Does this distance look jumpable?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. No problem.
It doesn't do any good to look to see if it's a special rock if I need to go there either way, so up.
Up. Yeah, seems fine.
Okay. Is the final distance jumpable, or do I need to teleport?
It's jumpable.
And hop! I'm up!
Is that where it is?
That's where it is.
Okay.
Ether cups their hands out of mouth. This calls out to Corey, "Don't choke!"
I'm not even chewing on anything.
All right.
Reminds me, though, it probably is about time for a lunch break.
So, I have many javelins.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess.
Oh, hold on. Before you throw it, the final piece of my plan. Here it is. I cast web on this ledge to make it very sticky.
Sure.
It's a 20-foot cube. So Bonks just needs to throw the javelin into that 20-foot cube and it should stick.
I like this. Okay. And do you want me to just like roll an attack then? Or what do you want me to... Do I need to roll something?
20-foot cube from that point for the direction. Jesus.
Yeah, and it's just like Quarry's birds, a group of them flutter off of his shoulders and like begin fluttering around into like a 20-foot cube area, and then they just kind of poof, and this like sticky web material just appears over that area.
Amazing.
You
Yep.
can go ahead and draw that onto the map if you want.
Okay, let's see.
It does say that if it's not anchored between two solid masses, then it will collapse at the start of your next turn.
Right,
So
and
He's got one shot at this, basically. Unless you find two things to anchor it between.
collapses on its. Oh, and the spell ends. I thought.
I think it's almost better if you don't anchor it, because then you can pull the web in with the spear on it.
Well, but the spell would end then, so the webs would
Hmm.
disappear.
Okay.
They don't persist.
So it's if you don't
so-
find... Isn't it like a doorway? Like,
Can I
There's a
anchor it
doorway,
between
yeah.
these two?
is that where he is, the doorway?
Because that's perfectly 20 feet.
Yeah, you can anchor it between those two.
Yeah, so I will put in the web between there.
Okay.
Now let's see how good that aim of yours is.
Alright, Kay, what do you want me to do?
Make an attack roll
Okay.
with your javelin.
What if I get a critical hit? What does that mean?
Just means that you hit the web.
He's like right here, and then it's like right where your finger is.
Let's see. I think. Yeah, it's fine. It's magical webbing. You hit the web. No problem.
All right, right in the
All
bullseye.
according to Keikaku. Yep, pretty much.
That's right.
Quarry does a little. Yes.
Okay. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have
So
a
you
rope
tied
draping
the
down,
rope.
right?
To the end, so it just dangles down. What did you guys do?
How far does it dangle down?
How many ropes did you tie together?
2. And I mean, yeah, I guess at least 2, probably 2.
So this ledge is 80 feet off the ground.
Okay.
All right.
So
Yeah, I
would-
will. Can I safely get down, or do I need to like? I was gonna get down.
get down
and then,
from where you are.
Yeah, and then walk across the floor, and then climb the rope up, and then help
Yeah,
people get
you
up.
could jump down. You would take some falling damage.
Can I,
or
like-
you could hop down the way you came.
Can I skip the weird one and jump to the other one?
Which one is weird?
This one's weird.
Oh, okay.
And,
You
like, jump
have-
like this?
Let's see. From here, yeah, you can go to this one or
And
this
then-
one from there.
So I'll
And
do
then
this
your
one.
path would be here,
Yeah.
here, here.
Oh, I don't want to do that one.
Well,
Yeah.
with half damage from falling,
Yeah,
you
I'll
could
just-
just go to this one and then drop. You could
I'll
even
drop down.
rage.
No, I'll just go here and drop down. That's
Take the
fine.
You're
glasses
gonna.
off.
Okay, so you're gonna go. Oops. Here,
Boom,
here, and
boom,
then.
boom. Or sorry. Boom, boom, and then drop down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Angelica tells Easter, hop on.
4
What?
bludgeoning damage.
Onto what?
Onto me. I'm big.
Are you still an ape?
No, but I'm a big creature.
Let's
Aren't
have
you
that.
still exhausted?
Yeah, I am. I was. He just says to Angela, I was just gonna hold on to the rope and let them drag me up there.
If you're more comfortable doing that, that's fine. I'm pretty
I don't-
strong though.
I don't want to weigh you down.
Okay.
All right, Angelica. Or I should say, Corey, what are you doing to secure? Are you just letting the web secure the...
I will also
Javelin,
hold
or-
the javelin
Okay,
myself.
okay. So make an athletics check with advantage.
Great. Let me just see if there's anything I can do to help myself.
Well, I'm going to say the DC is super low because of web, so...
Oh, okay. Still, don't have a high athletics, so I want to check. I don't think I do. Okay. All right. So at advantage. Mm,
No. No.
5.
What?
All that.
Corey?
Angelica, make your athletics or acrobatics check at disadvantage, please.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Not again.
All right, here we go. Let's see. I think they're okay. Athletics is better. Disadvantage is a 5.
Um,
Oh.
God, I don't know what to tell you guys.
So I can be another animal, or I can summon animals,
Well,
pack
the
of animals to help us climb up there.
once.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
Angelica
say-
can do.
Well, hang
Well,
on.
Let me resolve this first,
Okay.
all right? Because I didn't actually say what happens.
Mhm.
Okay. Angelica, you're able to make it to the top. Unfortunately, because Corey was struggling so much, and because you were also struggling so much, what happens is the webbing weakens and the knot between the ropes comes untied by accident. So you've still got a javelin hanging from a web with 50 feet of rope. That's what you got.
Okay, so
But
the rope
Angelica,
cut-
you make it up to the top with Corey.
Okay, so we still got the gem. All right, so can Bonks just throw
high-
another
Hang on.
javelin?
So you said this ledge is how high?
Rope.
80 feet.
80 feet. And we got 50 feet of
Mhm.
rope. So there's 30
Mhm.
feet.
Yeah, you're gonna need to like use another javelin and tie more rope to it.
You should have 2 more ropes though. Now that one
Well,
has fallen.
right.
One has fallen
yeah.
to the ground, yeah, so you can
Okay.
recover it.
Are the webs visibly weakened? Okay.
I'm going to say since it's your spell, you would know that they are.
Okay. I will just recast it. Get new
Sure.
webs.
Sure. You can do that.
Okay, hang on. How high can I jump? This is the important thing. So 7.5 plus 7. I can jump just about 30 feet with a high jump, I think.
So it's your strength modifier is what?
4.
4. So 14 feet. You can jump 14 feet up into the air.
But then I can reach.
You can reach 1.5 times your height.
Even though I'm a bugbear, I have long limbs.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 7 feet 7 inches, right? So
7 feet 7 inches is your height.
yeah,
So times 1.5.
Yeah. Okay. So
So half of 7.5 is what? 3 3/4.
yeah.
So 10 and almost 11 feet.
Oh, it's so close.
14 plus 11 feet.
That's so close. All right. Well, javelin time, I guess. Unless you guys can make up 5 feet,
Nope.
or I can. No, I'm not gonna throw Easter. She's already been through enough. Anyways, yeah, I'll throw a javelin up there.
I'm not gonna throw Easter.
I'm tired. and
What's
my
your
arms hurt
range
so
on
much.
your javelin, and what are you aiming for?
It's 30/120.
And what are you aiming for?
Same. I don't know.
The web?
The web.
If it
Sure,
was,
the web.
if it was Mara could catch it.
Or just like
Yeah.
where
Then you
they
are-
are. I don't know. Yeah, the webs, I guess.
Because yeah, they're 80 feet above you, so you'll have to make it at disadvantage because your range is 30 feet.
That's
Or
fine.
120.
That's fine. I don't really have an option at this point. Right? Unless we have something else we can do.
You could just jump across the ice.
No.
Or
already
You
have
can
to
do
other
that
option.
without making a check.
No,
You
I
can
have to
make it
make.
between
I'd have to
ice.
make wisdom checks.
Maybe.
Yeah. No.
You don't know.
I do know.
You could literally, there is a path across these ice. Easter, even you feel like you could probably make it.
I certainly do not feel like I can do anything on this ice by myself. Are you
I
You
could
kidding
haven't
me?
conjure.
tried. To be fair, you haven't tried doing anything by yourself. You have
No.
sat there waiting for help, but you have
It's
not tried.
true. I Easter knows her limitations. Her strength score is -1,
Still,
and
it's
yeah,
a weird room with weird,
is a weird room.
gravity and weird physics.
I could summon a Brontosaurus.
I got a
Can you?
15. I rolled a 15 on my attack
With disadvantage?
with disadvantage.
Yeah, that's more than enough.
Okay.
I could be another giant spider and cast another web.
No,
You could
that's okay.
just be a giant spider and climb the wall.
Yeah.
You guys have.
Well,
The
I'm
rope
up already.
again.
I'm just trying to help
That's
them.
true.
You have the
go
rope.
You should have
halfway
done that to
down and-
begin with.
Done that.
Yeah, I
cast-
mean, Angelica was an ape. She could have climbed up the wall to begin with, and she didn't. So
That's okay.
Climbing
That's okay.
speed.
She's up here
that's
now.
fine. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So another javelin comes slamming into the web with 2 ropes tied together. Take 2.
All right. You guys got it this time.
Now, Miss Angelica, I believe that you're probably better suited than me to be holding on to the end of this javelin.
Looks like it.
All right. Athletics check with advantage for Angelica. Athletics or acrobatics for whoever's climbing.
Hey,
All right. Come on, Easter. Let's do it together.
What?
Okay.
I'll help you.
Where are you?
I'm gonna carry you.
Oh, he hasn't been moving his token.
Oh. Well, yeah.
He's over here.
Oh, okay. I was very
so
confused.
I lost connection to roll 20. So I guess.
Oh.
Oh. Well,
Yeah,
you need to
my
have
mistake.
it though because you're.
Well, it just freezes on the screen. I didn't realize that it was lost connection. Okay.
Angelica rolled a 14, which turns into a 16.
Okay.
Can I carry
Yeah.
Easter?
On your back or something.
Or yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Something
yeah.
like that. That'd be okay with you, Easter?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, either you carry me now or you drag me up after you get up there.
Right.
Yeah.
Whichever
BC
one.
is going to be a little higher because it's a little harder, but
It's okay. I'm pretty strong. I got a 21.
all right. Yeah, no problem. You're able to make it up to the sledge.
We did it.
Break
And
for lunch?
now- And on that note, we're going to call it there for tonight. You've all made it to the top of the sledge. You turn and see this new tunnel in the wall leading into yet another chamber. And we'll pick up there next week. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Good night.
Hey.
Bye.